Hi, and welcome to Difference of Squares. Okay, I just told you about how there's different ways to factor these polynomials. Okay, one of the ways we're going to look at right now is difference of squares. Okay, so when I simplify this polynomial, when I do this multiplication, I get this. Okay, so I get x squared minus 4x plus 4x minus 16. So in short, I get x squared minus 16 because these two 4 parts cancel out. Okay, so it's going to work the same for all 3 of these. Minus 5m plus 5, oops, I ran out of space, minus 1. So I get 25m squared minus 1. Do you notice a pattern yet? I'm just going to write this one here, 4a squared minus 9b squared. Okay, so do you notice a pattern? We have a something in front, a minus sign, and then the something in the back. Okay, these are called difference of squares. See, here's a square minus a square. 16 is a square because 4 times 4, obviously 16. Okay, so first, you have to make sure you have an actual difference of squares. Is the first one squared and is the last one squared? Yes. Okay, and it has to have a subtraction sign. Use the following rule to factor. Okay, so if it says the first thing squared minus the second thing squared equals a plus b, a minus b. Okay, this was in those notes we took the other day. We're like, ugh, formulas stink. Well, they do. They absolutely do. You're right. But this one kind of works. Okay, so look here. A squared, that's a square. Here's a minus sign. 4 is a square. So we can say a plus 4, oh no, not 4. A plus 2, a minus 2. Because 2 times 2 gives us that 4. Okay, look here at this one. Yes, it's written wrong. I know. But we're going to go 9, because 9s give us the 81s. We know a plus sign goes here and a minus sign goes there. And we know x and x go there. Okay, look here. This is a squared, so those go there. You know one has to be a plus, one has to be a minus. Oh, wait, or is that true? No, no, it's not, because this one here is prime. Okay, why is this one prime? Is that a minus sign right there? No, it is not. So that's going to mess all that up. So this one is prime. Okay, how about this? So let's see, we've got 3 over here and over here. 3 plus and minus 10 and 10, but you're like, I don't know what to do with this piece. Oh, not 9, goodness. B and B. Okay, so look at, let me do that one a little slower right here. So we've got the 2 parts. Okay, 121 is 11 squared, so we can go ahead and do our plus and minus, write our 11s. 16 is a square. It's got 4 and 4. And then a squared is obviously a square because it's a times a. Okay, come look at number 4. Oh, wait, not that far over. Number 4. So c squared, c's go on both sides. Minus sign means we get a plus and a minus. The square root of 100 is 10 because 10 times 10 is 100. Okay, so you're going to love these. Make sure you're doing these 3 rules. Check. Check, that's a goofy looking check. Check to make sure that it is in fact a prime. Because if you do it and it's not a prime, I'm sorry, a square, if you do it and it's not a square, then you're going to end up with this. Okay? So let's see, what else do you need to look at right now? Oh yes, look at these. These have a greatest common factor. You're like, oh no. Combining two parts together, that totally stinks. Yeah, totally. Like for sure. Okay, look here. Look at this one. So if I pull out the 2, put it right there, then I get n squared minus 36. Ooh, 72 is not a square. It's a rectangle or something weird. But 36 is a square because 6 times 6. So this can become 2 times n minus 6, and I'm going to finish down here because I ran out of room, n plus 6. That should all be on one line, but I didn't plan ahead. Don't be like me. Plan ahead. Okay? Look here at this one, 24. You can pull 5 out of both of those, right? Okay, so if I pull 5 out, then I get 9q. Oh, wait a minute. Not just 5. Look at this amazingness. 5q. Then I'm going to have 9q squared minus 4. Because my q went away because it came out here. So now this is a bunch of squares. So I've got 5q. Square root of 9 is 3. Square root of q is q. I'm going to have a plus 3q minus 2 plus 2 because the square root of 4 is 2. Okay, so look, this one almost got us because we didn't start to pull the q out. So make sure you pull the q as well. Silly. So make sure you pull out the variable along with any greatest common factor that's numeric. Okay? All right. Try your homework, see how it goes.